morning and welcome to Take 5. I'm your host, Carla Salinas. Most of us need a good cup of coffee to get us going every single morning, and this coffee shop is not only serving coffee, but creating a space for art. Artista Castillo visits Creative Ground in McAllen.
Beautiful art behind me and great tasting coffee. Am I at a coffee shop or an art gallery? Turns out I'm at both. We're at Creative Grounds in McAllen. Nestled in this cozy building is a hidden gem that combines the love for coffee and the appreciation of local art. This dream was drawn up from owner Chris Carr, who says it was her time in college that sparked the idea of opening up a coffee shop for creatives.
And so at that time I thought, I would love to one of these days own a coffee shop and display local art. And so of course at that time I was not able to do it, because I was a single mom. And so it took about 29 years later to get to the point where I was able to invest in opening my own business. And of course I have my daughter now, who is my GM and my partner in this venture, and I just feel so blessed.
There's local RGB art all over the walls, and the building itself is a work of art as well. As you can see, this was an older home that Chris and her daughter completely renovated themselves.
And we kind of saw this little building that looked like it was a fixer-upper, but we saw some potential, right? And we made it happen.
This cafe is not only home to creative artists, but it's home to an assortment of cats. They're super friendly, so when you're sipping your latte, you can hang out with a furry friend.
I think we've become kind of like a cat cafe as well. We started off with one kitty cat just kind of show up one day, and we called her Allie.
I actually got to meet Allie, and she was just as cute as Chris said she was. This cafe is pet friendly, and if you want to bring over your human friends, they got open mic nights every Friday. And also a gallery in their flex room.
And we extend our doors to anyone who is looking for a creative outlet. Come on in and check it out, find your space, and you can create. You can paint if you'd like, draw, take some art classes, have a painting party.
Now I know we're talking a lot about the art, but they also have amazing coffee.
I'm gonna just pour it in.
It looks so good.
With the cinnamon.
And delicious lunch and breakfast. Creative Grounds also lets you paint on a small canvas while you enjoy some coffee or tea. I decided it was time to pull up a chair and join some new friends in painting my own canvas. Chris did the honors and put my work of art on the wall. She says in time, she hopes this wall gets filled with more art from customers. So if you're looking for a coffee break, step into Creative Grounds for an inspiring experience. For Take 5, I'm Trista Castillo.
Apart from working out, what we put into our bodies is also a huge component of staying fit and feeling good. And one place that's offering delicious and healthy meals is Fork to Fit, and they're giving our viewers 10% off meals and bar drinks. And I'm here with the owners, Alex Velasco and Jose Guerra. Guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
All right,
We're
10%
excited.
off for 2 weeks. Thank you for doing that for our viewers.
Of course.
And
Anytime.
Yeah, and so we've got to get into this because I got to tell you, I'm a huge fan of Fork to Fit. You guys have absolutely delicious meals. I know that we just heated up one of your chicken enchilada
It's one
plates,
of our best,
and it smells so delicious. So you got to tell me the story. How did it come about?
We met at a gym. I was a personal trainer, and I met Jose, and he was my client at the time. We became good friends. We started working out together, and we came up with this brilliant idea of solving the issue of fast, casual, healthy portioned meals here in the Valley, which is like very unforeseen. A lot of fast food chains here in the Valley, and we wanted to kind of solve the issue of purchasing a well-portioned, convenient meal. So.
Yeah, no, I love that you said well-portioned because everything's actually measured. How important is that to you guys?
Oh, it's very, very important.
It falls under like the mission of what we're doing.
And what is that?
Trying to solve the obesity crisis here in the Valley. It's something that we're very passionate about solving through Fork to Fit Kitchen. which is why we've expanded multiple stores throughout the valley to help that.
Well, I want to go through what you guys brought for us today. So I see some drinks, I see some breakfast, some food. So let's talk about the drinks here for a second, because I actually didn't even know that you guys had drinks and they look delicious. So you got to tell us about these.
Yeah, we're super proud about these protein shakes. So we don't use any sugar purees, fruit purees for our shakes. We offer fresh fruit. We blend that with really good whey protein, and we also have the option of vegan protein as well. So we make those made to order, so you can pretty much customize your own protein shake, or you can order off our delicious menu that we have. We're currently actually revamping our whole coffee menu to offer more offerings as far as our coffee.
And we got the blueberry pancakes here. We got the beefy and cheese here. We got the Southwest chicken salad there. They're all great.
So if there's one thing that our viewers have to try with that 10% off discount, it's got to be the enchiladas.
The chicken
100%.
enchiladas.
To get them
Yeah.
hooked on Pork to Fit. Well, I want to thank you guys
Exactly.
both so much for joining us and for that discount that you give to our viewers. So thank you.
Anytime.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys, make sure you get that 10% off discount. Again, you have 2 weeks to do so, so you make sure that you try them out. Again, they have locations all across the valley, so make sure you guys check them out. We've got a heartwarming story for you today. We're diving into the enchanting world at the Gladys Porter Zoo, and I'm here with Alejandra Rodriguez and author Suzanne Shepard. In her first book, Rocket the Space Giraffe, we were introduced to the charming animals at the zoo. Now, Rocket's journey continues in Suzanne's newest children's book called Wish Upon a Star. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank
Now,
you.
I'm so excited to talk about this. I know that we were talking to you first when your first book came out. Now it's your second book. What does that feel like?
We're really excited. It was such a pleasure to do the first book, and it did well, and it brought a lot of people to the Gladys Porter Zoo to meet the real Rocket, who's the star and the inspiration behind the books. So this second book has been really, really fun.
How excited has the zoo been to see the outpouring of people just coming in to see Rocket now that they know her by name?
Yeah, it's fun. You see everyone kind of excited and asking questions about giraffes and just asking about Rocket in general. So whenever I'm out doing different expos, things like that too, people will bring her up and say, oh, I got to feed Rocket, I got to meet Rocket, and that they had a great experience meeting her at the zoo.
So Suzanne, what inspired you to write a second book now?
Well, I was really just inspired by Rocket because we had so much fun with the first book, and she really is so friendly and outgoing, and also the fact that reticulated giraffes like Rocket are endangered. So anything we can do to bring awareness to their plight, and also the fact that zoos like the Gladys Porter Zoo do so much to help with conservation, we just thought that would help. And all the proceeds from the book go to help feed Rocket and all the animals at the zoo.
Yeah, no, so where can people go to if they want some tickets or some more information about the zoo?
Yeah, so tickets can be purchased at the gate any day of the week. Memberships are also a fantastic option, especially for those that have children or larger families. The family membership is only $99 for the entire family for a whole year, and you can come and visit Rocket as many times as you want, and all the ringtail lemurs too, because Rocket does have a friend in the book named Cosmo, the ringtail lemur. So it'd be a great experience to be able to go out, see the animals, and just enjoy some quality time with family.
And Suzanne, where can people find the book?
The book is available at the Gladys Porter Zoo bookstore, and it's also available on Amazon. And the book came out about a month ago. We were the #1 new release in children's mammal books on Amazon, so we were excited.
That's amazing news.
Yes.
Congratulations to you, and of course to the zoo for, having such a wonderful time and being so supportive of our newest RGV author here. So, thank you guys both so much for joining us today.
Thanks
for having us.
Thank you.
Calling all runners, this city is gearing up for their annual marathon. How you can sign up when Take 5 returns. Plus, a friend of the Weslaco Animal Care Services joins us and introduces us to their pet of the week. We'll be right back.
The following segment is supported by the City of Harlingen.
Hey runners, get your running shoes ready and get ready to stroll down downtown Harlingen at the Harlingen Marathon. Joining us today is Cassandra Concilio with Visit Harlingen to give us all the details and how you can be a part of it. Thank you so much for joining us today, Cassandra.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so first of all, it's your 6th annual event. How excited are you guys for this year?
Oh, we're so excited because the Harlingen Marathon continues to grow every year. And so we are getting runners from northern Mexico, all over the United States to come and run the Harlingen Marathon.
Okay, so I know that you're gonna have a couple of different races, so kind of break it down for us.
So the Harlingen Marathon has 4 available races that you can run. You can do the 5K, you can do a half marathon, you can do relays, and you can do a full marathon. All of these races are available online right now at myharlingenmarathon.com, and they have different pricing, but all of them get a t-shirt and a medal if you complete it.
So, how excited is the city to host this event? I know that you guys worked tirelessly to put this together, and it's coming up.
Yeah, so we've been working very hard since last year. We always want to make the course better for the participants. We have over 14 water stations that participants can drink water at. There's music, there's a lot of people cheering you on. HCISD does a great job of putting on those water stations, and we work together as a community to embrace all of the tourists and all of the runners that come into Harlingen and just welcome them to the city.
Now, the day before, you're actually having a bit of an expo to get ready for this marathon. Can you kind of break that down for us?
Yes, so we will have a packet pickup. It's actually going to be 2 days. So it's going to be a 2-day-long expo and packet pickup at the Harlingen Convention Center. Where we'll have vendors, we'll have everything there to get you ready for the race day. And we also will have late registrations those 2 days, so February 9th and 10th at the Harlingen Convention Center. So if you decide to, maybe check out the expo and then you say, you know what, I can do it, you can sign up that day. That will be the last day to register for the Harlingen Marathon.
Now, this marathon is actually a Boston Marathon qualifier.
Yes.
Can you explain what that means?
So to register for Boston, you can't just log on. You definitely have to run other races and qualify to get to Boston. So the Harlingen Marathon is a certified course that is recognized by the City of Boston, the Boston Marathon, that will allow you to put your time from this race to qualify for the Boston.
Perfect. Okay, so where can people sign up and get ready for this marathon?
So right now we have registrations live at myharlingenmarathon.com. You can also check out us out on Facebook, of course, Harlingen Marathon, or visit Harlingen to get all of the information of where to stay when you come for the race, how long the race course will be open for, where the water stations will be, where you can pick up your packet. All of that information will be available on those websites, myharlingenmarathon.com, and really just get to know the course and get ready for the race.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today, Cassandra. We really appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, good luck to all the runners out there, and we'll see you guys at the Harlingen Marathon on February 11th.
We're back another week, and we have a little mini special guest here with us. His name is Beep Beep. How cute, can you believe that? And he is 4 years old. He's a little shaky right now. He's a little nervous, but he is looking for a home that is gonna give him so much love, and we know that someone out there that's watching today can give that to him. The number that you see on your screen is going to get you to the Weslaco Animal Care Services, and they are going to have so many animals along with little Beep Beep here available to adopt and get into the forever home. He's a little shy, don't worry, but you can call, get all the information that you need for any adoption fees or any of the other animals that they have available. They are actually going to be having an event that is going to be held today at the PetSmart in Donna from 11 to 2. So head out there as these temperatures drop. You gotta remember, oh my God, you gotta remember that these babies are cold if you're cold. So try your best to get out there and give one of these babies their new forever home. Okay, that's enough. For Take 5, I'm Millicent Olivares. We're done. I'm so sorry. No.
Still ahead, reduce eye bags and wrinkles within minutes. All the details coming up in just 2 minutes.
The following segment is supported by Plexiderm Skincare.
I know a lot of our viewers have taken the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge to shrink your under eye bags and wrinkles from view. And if you haven't gotten to try it yet, Plexiderm brought Annette Pigadora on the show today to tell us about the new $14.95 Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. What is it? Well, let's welcome Annette to the show.
Thank you so much, Carla. I love how you said my last name. Yes, Plexiderm is amazing. I use it. When I was given it, I gave it a try. I could not believe the results because so many times you receive something, you go, does this really work? It works. I have dark circles. I have deep set forehead lines. Thank God for Plexiderm. You can't tell I do. So we know seeing is believing, and they created a 10-minute challenge. It's a 6-day, 6-application trial pack for $14.95, free shipping, a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's how much we believe in our product. You will too once you see the results.
Annette, $14.95 and free shipping sounds amazing. Why did you guys decide to do that new special offer?
We get asked literally on a daily basis. We receive letters. I travel, so people stop me at the airport to say, does this product work? And we say yes, and the only way you'll know is give it a try. Well, you'll see this is Georgine. She's one of my favorites. She wanted to give it a try. We applied it to her fine lines and wrinkles. And what it does is it creates an invisible layer that tightens and smooths the skin right before your eyes. I always tell everybody, you have to take a before and after picture or watch it happen because you are going to be dancing and you look more youthful, refreshed, and well slept. You can see right there with Georgine.
So is there a specific way people should put on their Plexiderm?
Great question. So it's easy to put on, easy to take off. You're going to apply it to a clean, dry face. All you need is a pearl size amount. One of the top reasons why people use Plexiderm is for the eye area. So I use it, like I said, for my dark circles. I just do it in an outward motion. And again, on my forehead lines, I do that. I wait the 10 minutes. Right after the 10 minutes, you're good to go for up to 10 hours.
Now, I see both men and women use Plexiderm. Is it the same formula?
Men are some of our best customers because it goes on natural, no residue, and they want to look good and feel good too.
And Annette, did they do any studies on Plexiderm?
Absolutely. So in February 2019, 2 studies, one on the effectiveness and one on how long it lasted. They saw an 80% reduction around the eye area, a 74% reduction around the mouth area, and around the problem areas like the forehead lines, an 85% reduction.
All right, Annette, if people want to place their order or get some more information, where can they go?
All they have to do is call 1-800-694-2303. That quick, that easy. Try it for yourself. $14.95. They made it affordable for everyone. So if you were skeptical or didn't want to go full in on a bottle, now is the time to give it a try.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Annette. All right, guys, take the 10-minute challenge. Again, you can try Plexiderm for just $14.95 plus shipping is completely free by visiting plexiderm.com or call the number on your screen. Again, go to plexidermtrial.com or call 1-800-694-2303. Still ahead, this organization is all about the kids. They sit down with us to tell us all about their gala and how you can be a part of it. Stay with us. We're back in just 2 minutes. The future is now, and you can be a part of shaping it. Today, we'll be diving into the excitement surrounding the Boys and Girls Club of McAllen's upcoming annual gala. Joining us now with all of the details is Executive Director Dalinda Alcantar. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
So, Dalinda, what inspired the gala's theme, The Future is Now?
You know, because that is the truth. When I was kind of thinking through what is ahead for us at the Boys and Girls Club of McAllen, the reality is that we are responsible and our mission is responsible for impacting kids now, but really for their future. And then I thought a really good spin would be the AI component, right? We're really thinking and we're being future minded. We talk about futurists, we talk about what artificial intelligence is doing and how we can leverage it for good, for social good. And so I thought by joining the two, it's like the perfect theme for our kids as we move them ahead into their futures.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the gala itself. What can attendees expect?
You know, I might be a little biased, but I feel like we by far throw the best gala. One, again, you know, I really believe in our mission and how it helps us to impact the almost 15,000 kids and teens that actually call our Boys and Girls Club home, right? So when you go to our gala, it is very focused on the mission. Attendees will, you know, be greeted by our National Youth of the Year. She is from McAllen, from all across the country. She won a national competition and is the national brand for Boys and Girls Club of America, and she's from the Valley. So this year she'll be greeting all of our guests. She is very, again, just part of fulfilling our mission. She's, you know, an actual human example of what that does. when you go to a Boys and Girls Club. And then of course we have our traditional time where we have silent auction and we have hors d'oeuvres, everyone is mingling. We start up with the program, which again is very focused on our kids.
Well, Dalinda, I want to talk about the Boys and Girls Club of McAllen for a second, because you guys do so much for our community, and we're talking a lot about the future here. What do you hope for the future of the McAllen Boys and Girls Club?
We are working together to know for sure that 100% of kids and teens deserve, should demand, and we should support a safe space for them after school. That we know that 100% of our kids and teens in McAllen are eating dinner every single night, whether it's at the Boys and Girls Club, whether it's through McAllen Parks and Rec, whether it's other private entities as well, or even their schools, that we know that they're getting academic support, they're getting quality mentors, they're getting physical fitness, they're getting a dinner, and all of those things. It seems advantageous, but if we all do our part, we can make sure that 100% of our kids have all of that.
Speaking of doing our part, it's so important to help and support you guys. How can our viewers get involved, help you guys out, and of course, where can they get those tickets for the gala?
They can actually go to our website at www.bgcmcallen.net for more information about sponsorships, how they can get involved.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Dalinda. We're excited to see what the future really looks like for you. I'm sure it's completely bright and full of amazing things.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you having us here.
Okay, guys, again, don't forget to check out the Boys and Girls Club of McAllen's annual gala. The future is now on February 24th at the McAllen Convention Center. And here's what's happening across the RGV. Monster Truck Wars is happening today at the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Show. For tickets and showtimes, visit monstertrucks.fun. Bonita Flats Farm and Winery in Los Fresnos will be having live music tonight while you can enjoy their locally made wines. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday morning with us. Join us tomorrow as we take a trip to Brownsville to visit two very unique places you're going to want to check out. If you follow us on social media, you'll have a sneak peek. Have a great day, guys.